have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief.
Next question is, do I need a data protection officer for GDPR? Interesting question. It depends. If you meet the requirements, you do need one. If you do not meet the requirements, you don't need one. But is it better to have one? Yes, it is. It's better to have someone in-house that knows about the GDPR, so it can prevent some problem for your company. Keep that in mind. So let's look at it, how it works. So let's say this is your company and you are collecting some data. This is your data mind flowing. Doesn't matter what kind of data you're collecting. It's just to indicate how it works. And some people have access to the data. Some people don't have access to the data. It depends what kind it is. How can you picture this? Imagine you have on a form on your website. So imagine you have a form on your website and it's collecting data, or people are buying things from your website. Your web shop is collecting data. So all those things, data come into the company. So it comes into the company, and then it depends who's in charge and who get access to that data. Simple, right? So what you need to keep in mind is in the GDPR, they are clear when you need a DPO. What's the DPO? DPO is a data protection officer. What's his task? It's just keeping track of everything that's happening in your company. And when something goes wrong, he's going to make sure that you meet the requirements of the GDPR. That's simple. It's a person. It can be a person in the company. It can also be a person outside the company that makes sure that you meet the requirements of the GDPR. They keep they monitor everything in the company about data. So where can you find the rules about that? So you go here, and we need to look here at processor, controller and processor. It also depends what you are doing. I explained that in another video, but if you look at here, you will see the rules about data protection officer 37, 38, 39. Yeah, so here you press it. Like I said, when you look at this, if it's really important, look also at the original text of this. This is a company that gets the data from the original text, but it doesn't mean it's up to date. Keep that in mind. So these are the rules for data protection officer, and here they will say when you need one. I'm not going to discuss all about those things, but keep in mind, if you are collecting a lot of data, monitor those data and use them. Sometimes it's handy to have a DPO. Always depends on the situation. Most of the time, how do I do this? I just check in the rules. Do you meet the requirements? Then you need one. Or sometimes the clients, you know what? You may start basic, but at the end of the road, you will need one. So it's better to have one now than later. And when they have someone now, they have someone that keeps track of everything. So sometimes you're required by law, but if you're not required and you still have one, that's a good thing. It doesn't mean you always need one, but it's a good thing because you have someone that always keep track, or if you meet the requirements of GDPR or not. Keep that in mind. When I say you don't need one, it doesn't mean you cannot get one. Keep that in mind. And when you make sure you get one and you meet the requirements of GDPR, you're good to go. Preventing is better than healing. Yeah, preventing problems. So here, if you do not need one, you do not need one. But if you meet the requirement of 37, 38, and 39 of the GDPR, then you need one. And that person is going to make sure you meet the requirements of the law. Yeah. So, do I need a data protection officer? Depends on the situation, and here you will find the rules about this. If you have questions about this, just go on the Law Center Discord. You can ask me directly. If you find this information useful and you want to support us, make sure you buy me some coffee. It's just $3. And if you want to know what kind of services we provide, just go here, press legal services, and then you can find the information that you need. And if you want to support the stream, just press here donate now.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be great.